Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about something real quick. This isn't really related to anything my channel is about, but I kind of do want to have these kind of talks and just express my thoughts and views on certain things that I feel like affect people in today's society. I feel like it's really important to stay calm. Always react calmly first. And I've seen just recently a lot of people not taking a second to think about what they're gonna do or say before they do it. It affects your relationships, it affects your work, it affects how successful you can be. And I've never seen someone so outrageous and so quick to think or move or speak or react that was very successful. I feel like people always tell me like, you stay so calm and I wish I can be like you. I wish I can react like you. And honestly, it's just because I don't want to look like a fool. And I feel like the chances are greater for you to look like a fool and for you to embarrass yourself when you don't take a second to stop and be calm and think about what you're going to do or say. Now, I'm not talking about all the time, sometimes you have your days. But even then, stop. Just stop what you're doing. Don't react, even with your face, Facial expressions and body language also need to be controlled. And you will realize once you stop and pause before you react, just have a neutral look on your face, You don't have to control so much. It doesn't take that much to be still. It doesn't take that much to be quiet and take a second and think. I've seen extreme cases this week where, someone was upset or taunted and they just blew up and started swinging, like got violent. And it's so important to know that you cannot do that. You can't go from 0 to 100. You can't just go around hitting people. You can't attack someone, even verbally. There's so many consequences there's a ripple effect that happens when you do react out of pure emotion and passion. And it is something that you have to work on. But at the same time, when that happens, honestly, it's a buildup. And I just want to say, take the time to process all of your emotions. I feel like a lot of people don't sit down and take a second to think about what's going on in their lives. Sit down and actually think about what's happening. Where am I struggling? Where am I happy? What can I be grateful for? What do I need to work on? Am I lying to myself? Am I lying to others? Those things build up and eventually they just come out. It spills out. There's no controlling it. Once you let things build up and you're unhappy, you're stressed out, you're not making enough money, you're not happy with your friendships, you're lying to some people, you're having to keep secrets, you have to constantly be thinking, you start getting paranoid because you're unhappy, you think other people are looking at you, because you're lying, you think other people are lying to you. I just think it's important to self-reflect in order to prevent yourself from not reacting calmly. Be calm. It's easier said than done, sure. It takes practice. But even in simple tasks, even in traffic is a great way to practice staying calm. Someone cuts you off, you automatically want to maybe follow them, honk your horn super loud. Instead, take a second, let it go. It already happened. You can't change it. Trying to get revenge, I think, is the more popular thing to do. But for what? What satisfaction do you get after that? What is the purpose? And it can end up leading you down a road that's dangerous. People are crazy out there. And when you just pop off and say whatever and react, who knows what the other person has up their sleeve? They could have a weapon. They could be a person of power. They can literally ruin your life. Or you could ruin theirs. I just feel like kindness is being overlooked. On social media today, you see everyone reacting. You see on reality shows, people just go off, blow up, start fighting, start tearing down one another. And like I said, life is unpredictable. You can't fully control your reactions without practice. But you have to be aware first. We need to be aware of ourselves. We need to stop and think about who we are as people and focus on who we want to be. I had to say this to someone. I run a catering company, and there's a lot of situations where I need to counsel people, I need to mediate, and I saw someone act horribly out of their character. But when I sat down and spoke to that person, I realized that there was a lot more going on underneath the surface. There was a lot of home problems, work problems, dishonesty, insecurity. And with that, all I had to say was, you have a lot built up. You have a lot going on that you're taking it out on other people. You're letting it spill over into other areas of your life. Now, when it comes to her issues, there was a lot of just built up anger and suppressed feelings because she can't be completely honest. Now, being honest doesn't necessarily mean going and telling everyone the truth without them asking for it, without it warranted, in a situation where it won't benefit anyone. But being honest, it starts with yourself. I feel like when people lie to others, they start to lie to themselves. And when you lie to yourself, deep down your subconscious knows that it's not the truth. And you're holding on to this little seed that keeps growing and growing inside of you. Be honest with yourself if you can't be honest with anyone else first. Know your truth. Know who you are. Think about it. Now, her honesty for herself, I told her, you need to go sit down, go to the library, go to the park, write down everything that you want to get out, everything that you need to get out, everything that you haven't said to anyone, everything that you did say that maybe you're feeling some type of way about, your secrets. Write them down, get them out, read over them, contemplate on them, meditate on them, read it multiple times, pray about it, and then get rid of it. Because it's not for anyone except you. And if you don't want to write it down, make a video like this. Just talk, speak about what is bothering you, what is inside, what you want to change, what you want to change in your life, what you want for your future, and write down who you want to be. Say who you want to be. Think about who you want to be. A lot of people think that they are who they are and they're always going to be that way. No, we are human beings that can change. And if you make the decision to be something, you can be that way. Make the decision. Sit. Say, I want to be a level-headed person. I want to be an honest person. And you wake up in the morning, keep that same thought in your head. Consciously think about who you want to be every day. And take steps to be that person, Get up, say, I want to be calm today. I don't want anyone to trigger me. When you get in the car and someone cuts you off on the road, remember what you told yourself. Remember who you want to be and be that person. And it's going to be hard, obviously, but nothing that's worth anything is easy, Think about who you want to be. Write down what it takes to be that person. Make those steps every day. Eventually become natural. Some people are naturally more reserved like me. Some people are a little bit more hot-headed. And again, that's just something that needs to be taken care of with self-reflection and knowing who you are as a person and who you want to be. Once you can control yourself, your personality, your reactions, you'll see your life in a different way. You'll see things in a perspective that you're not used to seeing. You'll start to have more compassion for others. And eventually, you're going to be that person. That's just how it works. Think about it, create it, take those steps, be conscious of what you're doing and what you're saying. I promise it will get better. For you that are listening right now that have been struggling with, trying to be a better person, trying to be a calmer person, trying to not let things get to you so much, just take a second and reflect You can't always be right. None of us are always right. We are not perfect. Other people's perspectives matter. How other people see you matters, because that is the truth. What you put out into the world, your energy that you give, that is you. So take a second to think about that. Do you want to be the person that people see you as? No. Start to change. And even if they still see you as that person, you can know in your honest truth, honest heart, that that's not who you're going to be anymore. You're waking up every morning with intentions set to be a better person. You're praying about being a better person. You're being conscious about the different steps that you're going to take in different situations. And you're giving people grace. And you're giving forgiveness. And once you start giving people forgiveness and grace and letting them, have mercy on them, you're going to receive that back. And once you start receiving that back, you're not going to have a reason to go off. You're not going to have a reason to blow up on anyone. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I feel like this is a struggle that I've seen in people that I've come in contact with. And I feel like they always have the same thought process. They don't want to react. They don't want to go off. They don't want to blow up. They know, the consequences. You know how it damaged your relationships. You know how it damaged your friendships. You know how it changed your life. Take control. You have control. You have the power to bring it back in. You could do it right now. It's morning, it's evening, whenever you're watching this, just decide. Decide to be a different person. Think about how to be that person and take those steps. That's all I wanted to say. I hope this video finds you well. Please like and subscribe. I just want to build a community of people that are wanting to change for the better, whether it's with health, fitness, or just your mentality and your mental state. Okay? Bye, guys.